I never imagined that cloudy day, with the sky threatening rain and the icy wind, would end up being one of the most transformative of my life. In today's video, I'll tell you, in detail, how fate led me to a small chest full of fear and timid purrs, and how that kitten not only found a home, but completely changed my way of seeing the world, my physical health, and my emotional balance. I was walking, exhausted from my routine, my body stiff from so much stress, my mind bombarded with worries. Then, I heard a faint meow that broke through my indifference. Under a car, a frightened kitten was cowering from the cold. As I picked it up, I noticed its accelerated heartbeat and a trembling throughout its body. I wrapped it in my jacket and something amazing happened. My own breathing, labored until that moment, began to match its rhythm. Petting a cat releases oxytocin and serotonin, neurotransmitters linked to emotional regulation and stress reduction. Upon arriving at the vet, we were greeted by a cold environment with white lights and a faint smell of disinfectant. The clinical examination confirmed what we expected. The kitten was dehydrated, underweight, and severely anxious, showing signs of malnutrition and immune imbalance. The vet administered subcutaneous fluid therapy to correct the dehydration and prescribed a course of internal and external deworming, essential for eliminating fleas, ticks, and intestinal parasites that can be transmitted to humans. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, more than 60% of human infectious diseases originate in animals, and regular deworming of our pets significantly reduces that risk. The kitten also received its first vaccinations: triple feline and rabies. Thanks to these immunizations, we prevent zoonotic diseases such as feline leukemia and rabies. This ensured that my home was a safer environment for my health and that of my family. A study by the American Veterinary Medical Association showed that homes with vaccinated and dewormed pets have a 30% lower incidence of cross-infections between animals and humans. As I held him in my arms in the waiting room, I realized that each visit to the vet not only restored my cat's health but also generated a profound well-being in my body. Studies conducted in 2021 revealed that living with a cat can reduce blood pressure and cortisol levels after just 10 minutes of affectionate contact. Back home, we established a grooming routine together that transformed my life. Every morning, we spent 10 minutes gently brushing, a ritual that, in addition to removing loose hair and preventing hairballs, provided a calming mental exercise that lowered my morning cortisol levels and increased my sense of calm and focus. In the middle of the morning, we played with a feather wand, jumping, chasing, and gentle rubbing. This light activity would raise my heart rate to a moderate range, around 100 to 110 beats per minute, and release endorphins, the body's natural painkillers that improve mood and strengthen the immune system. A study from the University of California showed that people who spend at least 15 minutes a day interacting with their cat experience significantly fewer episodes of profound sadness and enjoy a much higher level of life satisfaction. In the evenings, as he curled up on my lap, his purring acted like a vibrating massage, relieving muscle aches and speeding bone healing. That constant murmur not only gave me moments of mental peace but also contributed to my physical strength. When night fell, his presence at my side helped balance my biological clock. Sleeping next to your cat has been proven to significantly reduce nighttime awakenings and promote deeper sleep stages, thus improving the quality of rest. With every gesture, that little companion taught me that mutual care is the key to complete health. We shared not only food and shelter, but also tangible benefits for our physiology and emotional well-being. Living with a cat is a gift for the body and soul. Its mere presence calms the heart, relieves anxiety, provides nights of deep rest, and fills the home with small glimpses of happiness. There is no emotion more comforting than walking through the door and being greeted by that soft meow that seems to whisper, "You're home." Nor is there a more magical moment than feeling its purr vibrate in your lap and instantly melt away the weight of the day. The physical and emotional benefits of living with a cat are extraordinary. They lower blood pressure, decrease anxiety levels, improve sleep quality, and provide daily doses of joy. There's nothing like coming home to that soft welcoming meow, or feeling the purr on your lap melt away the stress of the day. Anna shares her experience with us. Luna came to me that night, trembling in a shelter, her big eyes full of fear. I wrapped her in my scarf and, as I cuddled her against my chest, I heard her first purr, a tender whisper that seemed to say, "Thank you." In that instant, I understood the healing power of tenderness. Now, every morning, her purr brightens my day and reminds me that shared love is the deepest healing. For her part, Charlie confesses her vulnerability and rebirth. I was mired in a deep depression, with no strength or desire for anything, until Milo, with her curious gaze, landed on my chest and began to purr with an almost magical force. That vibration awakened a spark of hope in me. I began to play with her every day, and within a few weeks, my sleep improved, I regained my joy in life, and I felt life had color again. Milo taught me that sometimes, a simple purr is the bridge to the light. Rescuing a cat doesn't just mean offering it a home, it's opening your heart to an unconditional friendship that will accompany you every step of the way. He saved me with his companionship, his purr, and his tenderness, and he can save you from loneliness, daily stress, and any shadow that crosses your path. Adopting a cat isn't just about giving a home to someone in need, it's about opening the door to a mutual transformation. Millions of cats in shelters wait, day after day, for a second chance. Many have suffered abandonment, cold, hunger, and yet, they retain the capacity to love. When you decide to adopt, you're not saving a life, you're allowing a life to save you, too. Studies show that people who adopt pets develop greater empathy, reduce symptoms of anxiety, and find a new daily purpose. Furthermore, by adopting, you're supporting a larger cause, reducing overpopulation, preventing irresponsible trade, and fostering a culture of respect for all living beings. A small gesture that has a huge impact. Because in reality, we don't choose our cats, they choose us. And when they do, they transform us forever. Ready to discover the incredible silent support of your feline companion in detail? In this video, you'll learn in detail the 21 wonders your cat does for you every day, from drying your tears to taking care of your heart and your health. Press play and immerse yourself in these surprising gestures you may have never noticed before. Don't miss it. We invite you to be part of this story. Have you ever rescued a cat in need? Or maybe a kitten saved you in a difficult time? Tell us about your experience in the comments. How they came into your life, the challenges you overcame together, and those small victories that filled your days with joy, their first purr, the laughter while playing, or how it changed your everyday life. If this story moves you as much as it did me, give me a like, subscribe, and share your own experience. Together we form a community of love, science, and hope. See you soon in the next video.